Being a traveler in Breath of the Wild is tough work. The non-stop rain, the constant chores for random people, the never-ending supply of skeleton monsters. There's gotta be a place that you can call your own, right? Well, thankfully, there is a way to put a roof over your head, and I'm not just talking about roadside stables. Now, this process is gonna take a little bit of cash, so if you're short on rupees, go watch our video on how to make money in the game. But if your pockets are already deep, let's get that house and grow some equity. The first place you'll want to visit is Hatano Village in the east. There you'll find a group of men working diligently to demolish an old house. But talk to their boss, the Bolson of Bolson Construction, and you can convince him to sell you the house for the low price of 50,000 rupees. Okay, well, you can haggle it down to 3,000 rupees, but you'll also need to bring up 30 bundles of wood as well. So go blow up some trees, hawk some gemstones, and bam! You've got yourself a brand new fixer-upper, to say the least. Initially, the house isn't going to feel too much like a home until you start decorating it with your own stuff. So talk to Bolson again, and he'll offer to build you extras like a bed, gear displays, and even a sign with your name on it. They all cost 100 rupees a piece, so hopefully you've got some money left over after buying the house. After purchasing every home upgrade and 3 of each of the gear mounts, Bolson finally gives in and decks out your bachelor pad with some sweet furniture. But while Bolson's handiwork looks great, it's not over yet. After completing the house, you'll get the quest from the ground up. It'll send you to visit Hudson, who's over in the Akala region working hard on building an entire town. He's gonna need your help, obviously, and you're gonna have to round up some more wood and also some workers for him, with the only stipulation being that their names must end in son, because that's just how the Bolsa Construction Company rolls. The first guy you need is a strong Goron by the name of Grayson. He's hanging out in the southern mine in the Elden region, so talk to him and he'll be ecstatic to join Hudson's crew. Head back to Terrytown and Hudson will request even more wood. If you're having trouble chopping down trees, head to any stable and you'll typically find an axe perfect for your lumberjacking needs. You'll also need to find him another worker, and this time you'll want to recruit Ronson, a Gerudo. She's over at, right here. You'll repeat this process again for the retail worker, Vyson, and finally round out the troop with a Zora priest named Capson. It'll all culminate in a wonderful little wedding ceremony for Hudson, but your efforts will be rewarded with more than just a ribbon to cut and some rice to toss. A traveler by the name of Grante will stop by the completed town, and if you talk to him, he'll offer to sell you pieces of rare, high-level gear, granted you've already discovered it. So if you found a piece of barbarian armor, you can actually visit Grante and buy the remaining 2 pieces from him at a somewhat unreasonable price. Also, if you've managed somehow to break your really nice weapons, such as the Hylian shield, you can buy that back from him as well. It's a little expensive, so don't go around shield surfing on it all the time, unless you enjoy coughing up several thousand rupees each time it breaks. And there you have it. Getting a house in Breath of the Wild is as simple as chopping down a tree, selling some more, and finding a priest to wed the foreman to a Gerudo. Trust me, it's a lot easier than it sounds. But if you enjoyed this guide, please subscribe to the GameSpot YouTube channel so you can keep up with all the latest Breath of the Wild videos.